This video is brought to you by NASA Euromotors Citroën in Glenmarie, Shah Alam, Selangor. Hey guys, right here I have a 2013 Citroën DS4. And today I'm gonna make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here's the key. Let's go ahead and start it up first. As you can see, the mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, it will automatically fold in. And upon unlocking, it will fold out again. This car has 5,023 kilometers. The DS4 comes with an electro-hydraulic power steering system that is controlled via a nice leather-wrapped steering wheel with very minor sport grips on the sides as well as a flat bottom design. Two transmission options are available in Malaysia, a 6-speed manual in the THP 200 variant and a 6-speed automatic in the THP 163 variant that we have in the video. PSA's 86 6-speed automatic for the DS4 does come with Tiptronic manual shifting via the plus and minus down by the gear lever, and also sport and winter modes activated by the buttons to the left of the gear lever. Shifting into reverse activates the parking sensor diagram. This DS4 also comes with a conventional mechanical parking brake rather than an electronic setup as found on certain DS4 variants available outside of Malaysia. DS4s bound for Malaysia gets 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist, blind spot monitoring system, electronic stability program, intelligent traction control, hill start assist, and ISOFIX child seat anchor points for the rear seats. Now, let's go ahead and turn on the hazards, lights, front and rear fog lights. The bonnet release is located down by the passenger side footwell, and roll down the driver's side window. This car is equipped with automatic lights and wipers, while both front windows are fully automatic in both ways. Rims on the DS4s sold in Malaysia are 18-inch Brisbane dual-coloured alloys with a silver face and grey highlights. Tyres are Michelin Pilot Sport 3 225/45 R18 units. Front ventilated discs and rear discs make up the brakes setup, while McPherson struts for the front and independent trailing arms for the rear make up the suspension setup. Citroën's DS lineup was conceived in 2009. DS stands for Different Spirit, and the name itself pays homage to the Citroën DS car from the 60s era. The reasoning for a DS lineup is to have a premium sub-brand for Citroën to run alongside its regular lineup. As of today, there are 3 models in the DS lineup: the DS3, the DS4 and the DS5. These models were launched between 2010 and 2011, and respectively they are based on the Citroën C3, the Citroën C4 and the Citroën C5. The DS4 THP 163 essentially gets the same engine and transmission setup found in the Malaysian spec Peugeot 408 Turbo. This means that it is slightly tuned for more power than the THP 156 engine found in the likes of the Peugeot 308 Turbo and the Citroën DS5. The THP engines are the products of a collaboration between PSA Peugeot Citroën and BMW. The THP 163 engine is a 1.6-litre dual-overhead cam, 16-valve turbocharged inline-4 unit with variable valve timing and direct injection. As the name suggests, the engine produces 163 horsepower at 6000 rpm and 240 Nm of torque at 1400 rpm. Top speed is 212 km per hour and acceleration from 0 to 100 is achieved in 9.3 seconds. Combined fuel consumption is 7.7 litres per 100 km with a 60-litre fuel tank. Carbon dioxide emissions is 178 grams per kilometer and the car is front-wheel drive. The DS4 was first brought into Malaysia in 2012 by Citroën's old distributor in Malaysia. Those cars were equipped with either an automated manual EGS transmission paired to the THP 156 engine or the THP 200 6-speed manual combo. In 2013, Citroën was given a fresh start in Malaysia with the appointment of a new official distributor. With that fresh start, two models were introduced. The DS5 makes its first appearance while the DS4 was relaunched. The DS4 was relaunched with the THP 163 variant first and the more powerful THP 200 variant following a few months later. Both variants share the same kit, with the only difference being the engine and transmission. External features of the DS4 include automatic auto-leveling xenon headlights with LED daytime running lights, headlight washer system, front and rear fog lights with the front ones coming with static cornering function, front and rear parking sensors, LED light rods for the rear lights, and dual exhausts. You do have quite a large storage bin down here with your speaker, mirror controls, window controls, both of them are automatic. And right here you have the buttons to turn off your electronic stability program, button to open your fuel cap, button to activate or deactivate your parking sensors. As mentioned earlier on, this car does have your blind spot monitoring system, and this button right here activates the said system. Right down here you have your child lock for the rear doors, as well as I believe your interior sensors for the alarm system, button to turn it off in case you want to leave your car locked and there's someone inside. You do have some storage down there. DS door sills. And the driver's seat in this car comes with manual adjustments. The one right here is for your seat back. The one right here is for your seat height, and this is for your seat position. You do have powered lumbar, a massaging function, as well as your heated seat controls right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how she revs. Right down here you do have your dual zone automatic climate control system, fan speed in the middle, your different modes, passenger side temperature, automatic, front and rear defrost, driver side temperature, recirculation, air conditioning, as well as a rest mode for the climate control system. The DS4 comes with an integrated head unit with various media connectivity options and a 6-speaker sound system with Archemist audio processing. For stock sound system, it does sound quite good. You do have your main display right up here. It does display your time, date, day, your outside temperature, your various media connections, as well as your main media screen right here. You do have your seat belt warning as well as airbag warning lights down here. CD player right here, it is MP3 compatible. Your 6 customizable stations to bring up your list, to change between your different source, your different sound system settings, your bass, treble, your different preset equalizers, balance and fader, sound distribution, automatic volume. Basically, you control using this up, down, left, right, and OK buttons right here. To tune, you just use the forward and back, escape to change between your different bands, system menu, multimedia options. Again, you use the arrow buttons and the OK to scroll through, radio parameters, trip computer, Bluetooth connection. This car does have USB, auxiliary, Bluetooth, audio streaming, apart from your CD and FM AM. Configuration settings, access to the vehicle, driving assistance, vehicle lighting, interior lighting, choice of language, display configurations, your units, date and time, personalization options, choice of sounds for your indicators. For now, it's in Jungle Fantasy, so if I If I choose classic, Crystal Symphony, Urban Rhythmic, and you can choose your different sounds for your indicators. Basically, that's it for the menu. And right down here you do have your electronic central locking, front quarter windows. As shown, it does have power folding mirrors. Just make sure this switch is in the middle and just pull on it. On the left stall, you do have your light and indicator controls. On the right, you do have your wiper controls. On the left spoke of the steering wheel, you do have your cruise control. This button activates your available space measurement system, whereby when activated, and depending on the indicator direction, whether it be left or right, the car will measure any parking lot to see whether the car is able to fit and what's the difficulty of parking into that one lot. On the right, you do have your steering wheel audio controls with your volume, changing between your different source, changing between your different tracks or radio stations using the scroll wheel. You can change your the color of your instrument cluster just by pressing this button. Or you can also change the color of the display. You do have your brightness and trip meter reset right to the right side. And by pressing the button at the end of the wiper stall, you are able to scroll through your driving data. And the steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Right down there you do have a cigarette lighter or power outlet, as well as your auxiliary and USB ports. Some storage. Some storage right here with some cup holders. Central armrest with storage down below. The armrest is adjustable. Auto dimming, rear view mirror. Interior lights. The reading lights are LED powered. Sun visor with a vanity mirror. It is adjustable, so if you want to look out the windscreen more, you can adjust it to your liking. Same goes for the one on the passenger side. Alright. So I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. You do have some storage right there with your speaker. Hook. Storage pockets on the front seat backs. Some storage in the center. Rear center armrest. Pass through to the back. Rear lighting. Just a quick note, the rear windows do not actually roll down. You do have a capless fuel filling system. There is a touchpad right beneath the Citroën badge that opens up the rear hatch. Boot space is around 359 liters with the seats up. I did forget to show the folding seats in the video, but that is possible and the seats fold 60-40. Folding the seats yield 1021 liters of space. Underneath the boot floor, you can find your spare tire and vehicle jack, while to the left of the boot, there is a power outlet, cargo hook, and a removable torchlight, and to the right, there is another cargo hook, the boot light, and a storage pocket. You do have adjustable headrests, front and rear. With the same door bin as the driver's side, as well as speaker and window control. Front passenger seat does get the same set of adjustments and controls as the driver's side. So you do have your seat back right there, seat height, seat position down there, as well as your heated seat, massaging seat, and power lumbar controls. Not a very big glove box, you only have this space right here, but you do have a small cutout for some storage right here and a place to put a pen. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2013 Citroën DS4. Thanks for watching and goodbye.